Welcome back to You Asked For It. Today on You Asked For It, we're answering Sandy from Facebook. What do you guys use to clean your dog's ears that's natural? My go-to for holistic or natural cleaning for dog ears is apple cider vinegar and water. So what are the benefits of using apple cider vinegar and water to clean our dog's ears? Apple cider vinegar has a long history of a natural solution as an antifungal and antibacterial agent. Just so happens that it's safe to use in dogs' ears. And it's cheap. So why or how is apple cider vinegar so effective? Apple cider vinegar is high in acetic acid, which is the primary ingredient that helps kill yeast, fungus, bacteria, etc. I usually mix in about 75% water, 25% apple cider vinegar. I mix it in a little bowl, mix it all together, and that's my ear cleaning solution. Then I take paper towels, I'll dunk it in the solution, squeeze a little into my dog's ears, let them shake it out, take a dry paper towel, and then I clean out their ear canal and their ears. It's simple, it's safe, it's natural, and it's effective. The only issue if you're going to be using that, if your dog's ears are red or irritated internally, you don't want to use apple cider vinegar. Obviously, vinegar can cause some irritation and burning if your dog's inner ear is red or raw. And obviously, if you think your dog has an ear infection and needs medical attention, please go see your vet. So let's see this ear cleaning thing in action. I'm gonna clean Sable's ears. She's one of my pit bulls. She has her full ears. So we're gonna give her a quick ear cleaning, and we're also gonna clean my other pit bull, Deuce. He has cropped ears, so you can see the difference between the two, which honestly, there isn't much of a difference. So it's pretty simple. I'm going to take my little solution, I'm going to dip the paper towel in, I'm going to squeeze a lot of this moisture out first, and then I'm going to have my dog sit, and I'm going to squeeze a little bit of the solution into each ear canal. I'm going to hold his ears closed. Now Deuce has cropped ears, so there's no flap, so I really have to hold it closed for a second and then massage the base of the ear so the ear solution that I made with the apple cider vinegar and water can really squish around inside the ear. And you just massage the base of the ear, trying to keep what little flap he has closed. And I'll do that on both ears. And you should feel a little squishy sound going around. You'll feel it in your fingers too. And then you let them shake it out. We discard the used one and we take a dry paper towel, or some people like to dampen it a little bit. I just use it dry, it's entirely up to you. And we're gonna use our pointer finger. This way we don't go too deep into the ear canal. We don't want to damage anything in there. And I'll just work my finger around in the little grooves in there and clean them all as well as possible. And his ears are pretty clean, so there's no gooky stuff in there. And I do the other ear, work it around, feel all the little grooves in there. And obviously these guys are used to it, so I don't have to worry about that. They'll stay here while I, address their ears. Good boy, buddy. Good job. Thank you so much. Oh, thank you so much. Yes. Your turn, Sable. It's your turn. So now we'll do Sable. Obviously, hers is going to be a little easier to hold that flap down because she has all of her ears. So we're going to put the solution in, hold that flap over. We're going to massage the base of her ear. She's not a big fan of this, so you'll be able to see her fidget a little bit. Deuce is really compliant. Sable can be a little bit of a you-know-what, the B word. Sit. Good girl. Good girl. Good girl. Shake it out. Shake it out. Stay. Good girl. Oh yes, that feels so good. Good girl. Way to go, Mama. And we're going to do the same thing. Take the dry paper towel, or again like a damp one. Excuse me, mister. It's not your turn anymore. So obviously Deuce wants more of the camera time than Sable, but it's Sable's turn. We gotta finish her ear cleaning. And because she's fidgety, I kind of make this more like I'm scratching the inside of her ear because it feels better for her. She responds better to this than me squiggling my ear all around. So I'll start like this first, and then I start working my fingers around. Good girl. Good job. Way to go. So it's almost like I'm kind of scratching an itch, if you will. And you see she'll lean into it a little, and then I start working my finger around inside. Good girl. Good girl. Very good. Yes, you both did so good. Thank you so much. Oh, thank you so much. Yes. And yet another wonderful use for apple cider vinegar is to do apple cider vinegar baths. If you have that dog that's kind of yeasty or has that kind of clammy dog smell to her or him, you can pour some apple cider vinegar in with the shampoo that you're using to lather on your dog, and that'll help break up some of the fungus and yeast and bacteria that could be contributing to a smelly dog. And if you're going to use apple cider vinegar to supplement your dog shampoo during a bath, the same rule applies as I mentioned earlier with the ear canal. If your dog has any redness or raw areas on her or his skin, you don't want to use apple cider vinegar because that could burn their skin a little bit and it'll be uncomfortable. And obviously, when in doubt, if your dog has a serious skin condition or ear condition, please go see the veterinarian. Hey guys, thanks for coming back and watching. I appreciate your ongoing support. If you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing and checking out my other videos.